I said before, if we get to the friends, we get enemies. Yes, and so what? We get enemies. We want to know the hardcore. Do you know why IPOB is very strong? I'll tell the secret today. It's because we don't feel sorry for ourselves. We can be very, very good to each other and still get the finest come out of it. Anybody who can overlook all of those things and come and say, I want to do Biafra is the genuine pure one. Why do you think that we are so strong? They say, don't discuss religion, don't speak about religion. Don't talk about religion. Who told you that? Anybody who can look at all of that rubbish, abandon it and come for Biafra is hardcore. That's how you know. I'm giving you our secret now, isn't it? It's not that we hate any religion. Actually, man, go with Biafra, and not Biafra. Not those who, when the people tells you, oh, are you a commander of the sector in the army? You say, yes. Oh, have you taken the catechism? It's the chapel of the other, and I hey, don't do that. The people say the children being there, the reference. No, nonsense. Hardcore. That's what we're looking for, not idiots. I've been insulted. Is insult more important than Biafra than your freedom? That is how we recruit our hardcore, you know. Now I'm giving you the secret. That's how you get IPOB, the hardcore. Those who don't retreat nor surrender. No matter what you tell them, no matter the obstacle you throw in their face, they keep going. What's the time? Hey, you have insulted me. I feel offended. You insulted my church. You know that person is not hardcore. You can never be. Now you understand our method? You know what you're doing. Listen, when I tell people, listen.
Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland Radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Madapchingwachuku. I am from Ndiabo is in Anirri. Anirri is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. If you don't understand the language Anirri, it means in other words, Alanri, the land of food. We don't travel home with food. We, from Anirri, if we are coming back from our village to township, we'll come back with the bags of rice, foods, any types of food. We are Alanri, the land of food. That is what it means. I am not in Enugu State. I am Nri. Thank you.
The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? The caller on signal. The caller on signal, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please. Your name and where you're calling us from?
Tom from Sapele.
From Sapele, please go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to ask a question. I'm from Ijoland.
Yes, go ahead.
I know you are not familiar with Ijo side, so I will use Ebonyi State as an example.
Who said I'm not familiar with the Ijo side? Who said I'm not familiar? Who said that? I am familiar. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So my question is that you were saying that some Igbos are in Kogi State.
Yes.
Okay. So if they want to conduct referendum and those that in Kogi State doesn't win the majority, will they still join the Biafra?
Yes, because our referendum is going to be conducted based on ethnicity, not based on boundary drawn up by one Janjaweed in Abuja or Lagos before. What's the meaning of Kogi State? What's the meaning of Kogi? One idiot woke up one morning and decided to draw boundary. No. It will be based on ethnicity. Those things that we were before the white man came. Before the white man came, you were a Joe. Is that correct?
Yes.
There are a Joe people in Delta. Is that correct?
Yes.
A Joe people in is it in Ondo? Is that correct?
Ondo State, yes, sir.
A Joe people in Rivers.
Yes, sir.
A Joe people in Bayelsa.
Yes, sir.
Then, when we conduct a referendum, it will be a Joe people in all these areas that I've mentioned.
Hey, Nnamdi,
as one a job block. Voting if they want to be part of Biafra or they want to be slaves to Fulani Janjaweed. The same thing everywhere. The same day that we conduct the referendum for Igbo people, it will be Igbo people in Benue State, Igbo people in Kogi State, Igbo people in even in the Gomigodo land, those that identify themselves as Igbo, which is a banker, Igbo people in Delta State, Igbo people, remember, in Cross River, Igbo people in Ipob, Igbo people in Rivers. It's endless. They will now come together to decide if they want to be part of Biafra or not. That's how it's going to be done. I cannot sit down somewhere and one idiot will tell me, oh, Igbo land is only a South State, that's of the Southeast. Our brother asked earlier from New York, why is it that those that went before us, they got it wrong and we got it right? And I said, if you claim you're a leader and you allow your people to be balkanized and bastardized into different states that you have no control over, then you are not a leader. You are not a leader of your people. Look at what is wrong with it. Even if I want a Jaw to be a nation on their own, that is my preference in life. I want a Jaw to be a nation of their own, to have their own prime minister.
Thank you. We move. Chineke. Let us pray. Let us pray. Inform others by sharing, tagging people to come in. We are IPOB. We are only one indigenous people, under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, and under one coordination all over the world. We remain one. You can shake us, but we doesn't fall. We return back more stronger. And that is what makes it struggle, battle. You cannot be always, you think that there is no way the bullet of the enemy will touch you. No. That's why at times, when our people see some attack on the enemy, or this will maybe go, why the enemy is suffering Kaikro? The enemies are suffering the one IPOB Korohako. Hane whip tako in a shake. Instead of you to wait, Kaikwagi house I game. Right? Or this God says so. A man able to speed a Moishmer. Kakwajo Abraham. Ebony wagin did the gay hop or lockwo, our Haga. Haga Mogene, Ishmael. Emecha Megini, I chop hand the compound. Ade Amakwama. Able overspeed, he get one accident because he may be sharp bending. Now a strange road in Agabegambo, a Galiambo, a dollar freedom fighting him. He lead go an organization. Ngwaja a country free grow. Then can he achieve overspeed? Let us pray. Nare kele na ro tuto na ajja man rambele lu Chineke mgbochi. Ebe obule no kele ya o maka IPOB. Ọkwa ihe aka director kwere na nkwa. Ezuda anyị na-ekele gị. Anyị kwere gị na nkwa na oge ka anyị ga-enye ekele, gị ka anyị ga-enye otuto. Na ụmụ anyị ga-enye gị ekele, ụmụ anyị ga-enye gị otuto. Ọgbọ na ọgbọ na-abịa ga-enye gị mbuli elu. Anyị ga-aja gị mma nye toro gị. Ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji ebuli gị elu na iji IPOB lụọ ọgụ a. IPOB agaghị erinwe otuto gị. Ọ bụrụ na iji ndị ọchịchị ha ga-eri otuto gị, ha na gị ga-abịa zọwa otuto gị. Ọ ga-asị na ọ bụ mgbe ọ bụ sinetọ, na maka na ọ wụ gọvanọ, na maka na ya wụ minista, na ihe eji nweta Biafra. Ezudi kwe ya yuzu. Nara ekele ebe iji ndị a na-enweghị ka ihe ewe na-adọ Biafra. Naanị ị ga-eri otuto maka onwe mgbe anyị ga-eri ya. Onwe onye anyị bụ, kama na iji ayọkwara ngwa ọrụ. Nara ekele n'otu isi kpọpụtara anyị ndị iro, ndị mere ka ndị si n'aka ha wee gosipụta ịdị mma gị n'ebe anyị nọ, ndị si n'aka ha otu ha si gbasa anyị mgba wee gosipụta ụdị mkpụrụ ndị kụrụ n'ime IPOB. Mmadụ dị iche iche ịkwadoro awezụga na imere ala ka ndị iro bịa. Kedu otu anyị ga-esi amata na ha nọcha n'ime IPOB? Ndị ọzọkwa na-ekwesịghị ekwesị nọ na IPOB ewezụga ndị iro ịkwadoro, kedu otu ha ga-esi apụ? Ọ bụrụ na anyị na ha soro pụọ ọgụ a, ha ga-adọghachi anyị azụ, ha ga-esi n'azụ na-agba anyị, ha ga-anọnyere ndị iro. Ọbịa mere anyị ji ekele gị. Ebe director nọkwa in line with your plan on the freedom fighting championed by IPOB, also in line with your plan, but on our plan. Ọbịa mere iji gosi anyị dị mma gị, iwe na-egosi anyị victory since court proceedings, ya ka anyị ji wee bịazie na njerobe sizie na ọ nọ na plan gị kama na anyị amaghị ya. Ma anyị jiri na-ekelekwa gị again ebe ọ bụ na ichekwakwara IPOB wee kwado ndị iji chekwa ya. Nke a gosikwara na ije a ihe niile anyị hụrụ ugbu a nọkwa na plan gị, maka ọnwụ na ọ nọ na plan gị ọ kara imebicha ihe anyị mere. Ọ bụkwa na ebe ahụ ihe a Nnamdi Kanu na-agabiga so na plan gị Chukwu abịa ma anyị kakwara ịda ya. Ọ bụ ya mere iji enye anyị ntụziaka. Mgbe ụfọdụ inye anyị ntụziaka ọ naghị ezi ezi n'ihu n'anya mmadụ, kama na ọ na-abụ anyị mee ya maka na ị na-esi na anụ IPOB leadership wepụta ya. Ọ naghị edo anya dịka edekwara anyị na Baịbụl maka ụmụ Izrel. Ihe niile Moses na-ekwu agwa ha anaghị edo anya, kama na ha ghọtara nọọ ntụziaka gị nke ọ bụla ha mere na ọ na-abịa na mmezu, na ọ na-enyekwa mkpụrụ ahụ nke iji na ibu n'obi wee gwa ha ya. Nara ekele n'ụwa niile ga-emecha kelee gị. Ndị niile tinyere aka na mgba agbara IPOB na ndị ka emere Kanu ma ndị ka eka na-agba, ha ga-anọrọ ebe ha nọ na-egbupụrụ gị isi, na-ekpupụrụ gị okpu, na-akpọrọ gị isi ala. Anyị achọọ ka ha bịa nye anyị ekele, kama ha kelee gị, ha sọpụrụ gị n'ihi otu isi chekwa IPOB, n'ihi otu isi were anyị merie ha. Ha ga-asọpụrụ gị ma n'ime ụlọ ha ma n'ime nzuzo ma n'obi ha. Ọ bụla ihe anyị chọrọ ka ha nye gị ekele. Anyị asị ha nye Nnamdi Kanu, anyị asị ha nye IPOB, ha nye gị ekele na ọ gị tiri ha mmanwụ. Iwe ya saa Naijiria dewe ha n'ọnọdụ a, IPOB anọrọ, mkpụrụ niile ndị iro tiri ala n'iyi. Nara ekele, nara otuto, nara ọjịja mma, nara mbuli elu, n'ihi na ịbụ chi n'aha gị, chi ukwu okike abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. Ise. Thank you. Anyị ji mmadụ n'ala a na-agba ya draw. For some of us that are just joining, just ka anyị were some seconds, just some seconds voice of our leader, just some seconds so ka ị nwee ike ghọta ebe anyị na-aga, maka na ihe anyị bịara discuss ebe IPOB and ịma na enwe Biafrans that stood with IPOB. This program is also for them because they replace chaffs that fade away from IPOB. They replace them. We will always appreciate them. Any order from leadership, they carry it on. If they jam you on comment section, if you are against IPOB, they will destroy you. They don't care whether they are under oath, whether they are anything. All they know is that they are fighting for their freedom. With Nnamdi Kanu, they don't want to move aside. They don't want to be deceived. They refuse to be deceived. So they replace those chaffs that fall away, and we appreciate them. They are also needed. And those that are confused, who don't know what IPOB is doing, at times they try to force us their ideology, which they knew, they are supposed to know that what they have to do in IPOB is contribution and suggestion. And it is left for those that are handling it to see if they can implement it or in the manner you presented it, or they will change it. Right? That is what you have. You don't have to give us order, because we are under control, command and control. They will command us, they will control us. When we reach to our house or we are on our individual businesses or services, we control ourselves. But on the issue of Biafra restoration championed by IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, you must be controlled. Then after the duty of the very restoration on your own issue or in your business or your family, you go and take charge. IPOB will not come and control your family for you. But you see this very struggle. If you say no to the command of IPOB, IPOB will show you what they have been demanding from Nigeria. What is that? Expel. We expected Nigeria to expel us from Nigeria as we don't accept to be Nigeria. We don't want to be Nigeria. Instead of them to expel us with a referendum, you know, they keep doing like this. But when we immediately see somebody that do not believe in IPOB command and control or method, we conclude that the person don't want to follow us again. We expel you to be independent. You become independent. You become freed. You are free to restore Biafra in the morning. Then we stop because there is no true Biafra. So, but we don't see it in them. Immediately they are expelled. We expect them to implement their idea that warranted them to rebel against the leadership. They will not do it. They will turn around fighting IPOB. Do you understand? These are things we see, and that is why we are here. And we must listen to a seconds, or a few seconds, not a. How can somebody listen to a second? It is very, very, very wrong. A second is came. No. Some seconds anyway.
I said before, if we get too many friends, we create enemies. Yes, and so what? We create enemies. We want to know the hardcore. But do you know why IPOB is very strong? I'll tell you the secret today. It's because we don't feel sorry for ourselves. We can be very, very crude to each other and still get the finest come out of it. Anybody who can overlook all of those things and come and say, I want to do Biafra is the genuine pure one.
No, there? Nwoke ụmụ ahịa trouble maker ụkwara onye udo ịchọ nsogbu enyeghị nsogbu o nwere ụmụ dị iche iche IPOB anyị zuru ezu. That is why when he tell you that if you know what you can do for Biafra to come, do it. And I will give you an example now. There are still space, not killing our people, not insubordination. Insubordination is not part of what you will do. You must be disciplined. That is why we sack. That is why we expel. That is why we suspend. Because you don't have the right to do whatever you have to do for Biafra to come outside the command of IPOB. Our leader means under the command of IPOB. That is to say, you must be controlled. You must be commanded to use that your ideology very well. That will benefit us what we need. All of us have been doing our businesses on our own, under our own command, under our own ideology. You see it works for some people, it doesn't work for some people. So you cannot just come with the same idea. You think you can force us your own pattern, which if we go to your house, we see that it's not working in your family. You cannot hold peace in your family. Your family is scattered, and your ideology doesn't work in your house. You come to IPOB, you try to force it on us, when it is not even working in your business. In your office, doesn't work. Have you not applied it? So you want us to use it to save our people. Don't you know it's not working? Are you not aware? At times, don't you know that IPOB uses the ideology at times? You don't know. But they don't use it the way you presented it. At times, when you give them suggestion, it may be that time to use it is coming. Or they have crossed that level. But you will be trying to, some left IPOB because they brought suggestion. It wasn't accepted. Just imagine such mentality. Just imagine. He said that he told them something they did not do. Okay, Iman as some scientists, okay, man. Iman a doctor saying to IPOB. Now, for the Olubin, you know, some of us now hana one can yodika. Ebe na zone, huna unit, unu professors, unu different level. Give my coordinator, you know, and each and how they just give him money. Okay, so you don't know their profession is needed. Ni a struggle. Then with the time with their profession gabata, and he cannot run away from it. He or she.
Just na ihe a wee oge nke gị. Ihe a wee oge nke gị. Maybe ị nọ na media ụta anyị nọ. If you know the highest. Mgbe anyị ga-enye ndị doctor, ị ga-arụ ọrụ doctor. Ị mana onwe mgbe anyị need ndị first aid na Biafra land. Kedu ndị nyere ha idea ọkwa ndị mere doctor, ndị mere medicine, ndị doctors, ọ ha nyere IPOB enwe department. Right? Now, do whatever you can do for Biafra to come. Ị ma na ọrụ dị ugbu a. Okay, ka m chetara m just nye gị ọrụ abụọ now na IPOB. Ka anyị matagodo ndị ga-arụ ndị a good, ndị ga-ewepụta time. I chọrọ ndị ga na-review you IPOB press release. Any IPOB press release, a live broadcast, go ya. No much analysis. Just make sure no on live video. Every IPOB press release. Ihu hali ozugbo, a live video, go ya. Onye ma go ihe ofuma. It is a very serious work. Chance card. Chance de bang. Now, another work, not on IPOB. I ain't on the mad multiple people area. Tweets, amateur tweet Tuesday, a be Wednesday, be a review you ya. Even a tweet on ya, a goya. A go the tweet, a go man, the yenny no dread and do the garia, a body Twitter handle. In a go other people, different tweets I made. In couple akagiru. In review you go on a live broadcast. I need the multiple people there. Ndị mmadụ decha ị bịa gụọ ya na Wednesday. I may your buy na record. Whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it inside the IPOB. Onye na-agụcha ọnụ mmiri ebe a. Onwe onye na-agụ ọnụ mmiri here. Maka eji mgbe anytime ji ehicha ụmụaka ọnụ mmiri here. Onye na-agụ ọnụ mmiri here wepụ ya here. Nwe ihe m ji ehicha mmadụ ọnụ mmiri. Onwekwanụ nkịta batara ebe a na-agba ụjọ. Maka na ọ na-ahụ onwe ya na miro. Maka eziokwu miro. Ọ gba ụja. Egwe ya na onwe ihe a ka a bịara here. Anyị na-agwa, anyị na-ekwu okwu family. Ọ bụ ụja achụpụ ya here. Anyị achọrọ ịbịa mekere anyị noise. Onye nke ochikwe na ebe a na-ediscuss IPOB ya abịa here. Ka ihe ụmụ a na-akọ. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will get to him. I will get to him. Thank you. Don't worry, we are coming. Thank you. We move. Don't worry. Yes, everybody is needed. We are coming. We are addressing IPOB. Thank you. Remove. It's okay. Remove. Remove. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, we are coming. Share it very wide. So, that is it. That is why, if you call him Nnamdi Kanu on Radio Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, director of if you call him on Radio Biafra and say, Director, I can manufacture this, he will tell you, I have taken your number. I have taken your number. or we have taken your number. We have taken your number, so we will communicate you. Why did he take your number? You are a scientist. Why did he not allow you to go and they produce weapon and bomb not or Yoruba land? We took your number because you must be controlled. You must be controlled and directed. You don't know it before. You had a voice and come out. And Nnamdi kind of say, whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it. And you kill the pregnant woman. Do you understand? And you lied. And he says what you do for Biafra to come. Then why did we leave Masob? Is Masob not doing it for Biafra to come? Why was Uchemefo expelled? Was Uchemefo not doing it for Biafra to come? Why was George Onibe expelled? Was he not doing it for Biafra to come? Because they are doing it wrong against what we agreed in IPOB. That's why in these 2 years that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, some people don't understand what we are doing. When they come to where we are working to protect what we have fought for, which is IPOB, which didn't come easy. People died. Even during their burial, they were still killing us. We go to mortuary, we go to where they are treating those on bullet wound. People they killed during peaceful protests. That's when we were building this house. Carrying dead bodies, building the house, going to mortuary, burying our own, answering questions to families over their death. You know, these are things we pass through. We build this house. Now, when our leader was kidnapped, some people came, you know, this house was fenced. Let me just give you some example. Just like this house is fenced, right? This IPOB house we built. Then our duty is to make sure whether the grass or whether it is ogo or whatever it is, or ordinary grass in the bush or whatever it is, we make sure that it will never stretch closer to the fence of IPOB. Somebody has said, may tell us, hey, this grass is not going to push down the fence now. Leave it now. It's ordinary grass. Leave it now. We'll tell you we don't want anything to come closer there. That is what we fought. Anything that come closer to the fence of IPOB, imagine we saw some people with a digger and shovel, even digging the foundation of the fence of IPOB. Some people told us, leave him now, go to Abuja. Your leader is in Abuja. When somebody is about to pull my house down, if I go to, you say I should go to work. Then if I come back from work, where will I sleep? We started defending this house. Do you know the worst part of it? We cut off any grass coming closer to the fence. And do you know some of these grasses, some of them are from Biafra land. Do you know the language of the idiots who don't understand what we are doing? As if somebody can come and tell us to stop cutting grasses. Grasses, you know, that come closer to the fence of IPOB. Are you the one who gave us instruction? They told us, leave him now. So the worst is that some of them are from our land. So when we cut, some of them we cut off their hand. They were stretching their hand closer to the fence of IPOB. We cut off their hands. We don't care. Some people were there, hey, you are fighting your brother. You are fighting. Why didn't he follow the door? What are you looking at the fence? If you are part of us, why did you follow the door? We saw you by the fence side. And that's why we cut the way we see all of you as Fulani. Anybody closer to the fence of IPOB, we see all of you are Fulani. That's why some of them are from Anambra, some are from Imo, some are from Enugu, some are from Bayelsa, some are from Ebonyi, some are from Delta. We fought all of them. Some are our leaders' relatives. We fought all of them. We don't care. All we care is that this very fence must be protected. This very compound, this very house of IPOB must be protected. Whether you come from Rivers, whether you come from Bayelsa, Oga, avoid the fence, avoid this structure. Don't go closer to east. That's what we told them. He said, fight your brother. Leave your brother. I said, you are a fool. That's what we told them. Since also, lawyer, make it happen door. ebe si aba na IPOB bịa si na akụkụ fence ajọ gị na-ekele m na ịma ihe ị na-eme anyị mee gị anyị ga-eme gị mgbe ahụ nke onye na-ama ihe IPOB na-alasị gị nna is IPOB lawyer leave him ajọ ya ọmaghị ebe do IPOB nọ ịma ebe a na-esi aga iji bịa na fence dị ị chọrọ igochi onye iro ka ị chọọ ebe fence anyị krakịrị ka ị gwa ndị iro ebe weak point ị nọ ọkwa ihe na-achọ ka ịma ma ị ga-ahụ krak na fence ka ị gwazie ndị iro ebe ha ruo ozugbo ha kwa aka ebe a so ha si ịhapụrụ ebe ị ga-aga ụlọ ya bịa closer there ọ ga ịwụzikwa ị ga-afọlụkwa victim our brothers fall victim na ọkwa ọgwụ anyị lụrụ ha our brothers fall victim they fall victim because Fulani send them ha na-eti mkpu chee na onye etiwe mkpu na our brother na our sister hapụ ya ahapụ gị oke ndị ka egburu egbu our uncle ka our cousin na Yoruba ndị ka egburu during the protest our cousin na Yoruba land ka IPOB protest ka ndị egburu ihe a na Biafra land our cousin okay Nnamdi Kanu na detention wo our what is it nephew Chineke kpọkwuru n'ọkụ thank you. So that is it. In IPOB, what makes this organization and very, very strong and legit is because we settle people according to their mindset. If you feel weak or you don't understand, you feel confused from your position, we suspend you. That's when you feel confused. We try to explain to you, you are still feeling confused because it is a battle. Any mistake, there must be leakage. 45 minutes of play, the match will end. So what we'll do is to make changes. We suspend you and put another person. Means that you still continue the struggle in IPOB. Then if you now turn around trying to show that you know what you are doing by countering the leadership, you'll be expelled. If we are in armed struggle, you'll be killed. You'll be court-martialed. We will not expel you. If we are in armed struggle, you will be court-martialed. The best thing we do for you is expel, because without your ideology, your misleading, you may use it to operate in the name of IPOB, then we'll fall victim. That's why when we expel you, we announce it, so that if you operate, you will hear, don't you hear the memo? That from this moment, you cease it to operate with the name of IPOB. Don't you understand the memo? We expel people from IPOB. We don't expel people from Biafra. If you don't know the difference between IPOB and Biafra, you understand it. Everybody born in the East is IPOB. But there is IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. Devuma is IPOB. We expel people. We don't expel you from Biafra. When we expel you from IPOB, you are free to be living your life in Biafra. You are a Biafran. When Biafra comes, we are the same. Do you understand? We don't expel you. How can we sack you from Biafra? We sack you from IPOB. This is the confusion some of people misunderstood themselves, not us. When they come to arrest us, you will dodge. Then, after arresting us, they will say it's IPOB. The same Biafrans will be saying IPOB. Why is it that they didn't say it's their member? They knew IPOB was kidnapped. They knew IPOB was killed. They knew IPOB was massacred. They knew, though they are Biafrans. It is now, when Nnamdi Kanu is not here, you say you're IPOB. You have the right to operate with the name of IPOB. But you don't operate with the name of Igbo Union. Are you not Igbo? Why is it that you don't operate with the name of Ijo Union where you are? Are you not Ijo? Why is it that you don't operate with the name of Ohaneze? Are you not from Igbo? Are you not Oha and Eze? Why is it that you don't operate with the name of World Igbo Congress? It's only IPOB. You know you will operate with their name because you come from Biafra land. Right? It is only IPOB. But you see people, even in your community, if you are from your community, if they have a town union in Lagos, if you don't belong to their town union in Lagos, you cannot operate with the name of that town union in Lagos. Are you aware? If they bring their register, is your name there? Though you are from that community. Oh, no, you don't block. Somebody now be able to level brain. Dave Umar is IPOB by bet. Wike is IPOB by bet. Umar is IPOB by bet. But Nnamdi does not lead them. Oh, you are confused, Rooney. I have the right to give sit at home. Is IPOB. Tell me who is IPOB. But I don't have the IPOB. Abaka dog. Who don't IPOB? Happen the boss. I don't IPOB. Mad idiots. I don't have the Biafrans. Why am I put the whole Biafrans? They will pick IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, just case sabotage. I can't claim IPOB. But as IPOB go underground, they not going to here. Just to sabotage us, to prate with our name, to tarnish our image. He claims IPOB. But I did die also. Thank you. We have where order comes from. We have where commands come from. We have where information come from. That is what makes this organization. That is why you can approach international community, because you have address. You have leadership. How can the whole Biafra people be agitating for Biafra? How can it work? People must buy the ideology of agitation. You must buy the ideology. You must join those. You must have a group. You will join them. Then other of your people will be sympathizers. They will become supporters. Everybody cannot join. That is why the enemy contacted by the government, their language after they try to use the name of IPOB to operate, when they claim to be in charge of IPOB, it didn't work. What is their last bus stop? Their last bus stop is Biafra people. Biafra people. Biafra people. That's what, if you look at Azoka Wankwo, the criminal woman, her tweet is Biafra people. Eberima is Biafra people. All of them idiots. That's the last language from the DSS. Or you start using the Biafra people. Don't use IPOB again. They have defeated you. Use Biafra people. How do you carry the whole Biafra and agitate for Biafra? You must have a group. You must have an organization. Where you lead, they must have a name. Then any of your people from your side that believes in your ideology, they will support you or they join you. You don't say Biafra people are saying. Biafra people will call for more sit at home. I am telling Biafra people, Aronabagi, you call sit at home the name of Biafra people. Are you mad? Both businessmen, both people that don't buy the idea, people that don't believe in Biafra, people that believe in Nigeria, you say you Biafra people. Oh God, that is stupidity of the highest order. The whole Biafra people cannot agitate. They can never buy the idea. It is even during voting, referendum, they will vote for Nigeria. That is why it is called agitation. When you agitate, people will love it, they will join you. But you saw other criminals, they are using the name of Biafra people. From tonight, the Biafra people, that is stupidity of the highest order. The highest, that is level of illiteracy. They said they went to school. Do you understand? You know, the brain of people is that, you know, Nnamdi Kanu Mainhe. If you come to the memo of IPOB, when you read it, you will see that this memo from the leadership of IPOB, ably led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because you know that the senators are IPOB by birth. Now you understand. Ably led by Nnamdi Kanu. Now, do you see their mentality in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu? That anybody that shall Biafra is in the struggle with IPOB is a lie. Somebody is telling you that if somebody get tired in the struggle, which struggle? You will mention the struggle. Is it the struggle championed by IPOB? Or the struggle championed by MASOB? Or struggle championed by BZM, Benjamin Onwuka? Or is it the struggle championed by Innocent George? Is it the struggle championed by Goswell? You must mention the struggle. Every Biafran is not in the struggle. You must mention the struggle. That's why we tell you about IPOB, what we believe in IPOB. That you are a Biafran, you are not in, is not automatic. automatically you are included in the struggle. So if you get tired, that you don't expect people from the struggle. If you get tired, you fall out. Which one is that? Is it the one of Masop? I want to know. Is it the one of Ben Onwoka, BZDM? You must belong to a group. You must have an organization you are fighting alongside with. You don't just come up, you say the whole Biafra people. During election, we allow people that believe in Nigeria to go and vote. Why people that believe in Biafra keep agitating? They boycotted the election. That is what makes it balance. You don't carry them. Those people are not involved in agitation. Do you understand? They are not involved in the agitation. They are Biafrans. They can be supporters. So somebody to tell you that you don't expect somebody from Biafra, if you get tired, you get up. Which one is that? Because the agitation of IPOB will sack, will expel. It did not start when Nnamdi is in detention. It started from origin. So is it the one of Wazirike or the one of Ben Onwoka is the one you are talking? You must tell us the one. I am an agitation all of you. A Biafra struggle. You in this struggle. You are that which is struggle. Is a lie. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu IPOB member. Nnamdi Kanu will tell you, go and join IPOB. Somebody will say, Director, I have searched for where I'll join a family, but I did not see any. He said, start one immediately under my command. Go and join IPOB. Right? Go and join IPOB. All IPOB coordinators in Biafra land should not sleep in their house this night. All IPOB family meeting in Biafra land should go underground. All IPOB family members in Biafra land go underground. All IPOB family meeting in Biafra land now is now suspended. For now. Not all Biafra meeting. Not all Biafra meeting. He does not suspend the meeting of Masop. He does not suspend the meeting of Ben Onwoka, BZDM. He does not suspend the meeting of BGN, Biafran BNG, Biafra National Guide, Innocent Toji. We suspend our own. Now you understand. The whole Biafra people did not launch ESN. They did not plan ESN. ESN comes from IPOB. ESN is not send somebody from your community. That is to say IPOB is an organization. IPOB brought ESN. We did not call Town Union to provide ESN. They don't know when it was planned. It comes from IPOB. Now that is why it is organization. And that's why you must respect them. And that is why we expel. You don't know how we operate. So this is the confusion. You can't defend your idiocy. That you were agitating for Biafra without having a channel where you support. If you see Innocent Theology carry something, you say, hey, we are in this struggle together. Because you are a fool. Because you are an idiot. Every office have laws. Every organization have laws. Freedom fighting have laws guiding it. But the government told you are in autopilot. You use the mentality of being without command, no directive, no instruction, what is it called? Nobody leads. That is the language. But later they started leading you. Because you are a fool. Onye nke a si n'azụ ụlọ na-abịa agwala gị ndị IPOB. Dave Umahi is IPOB. Joe Igbokwe is IPOB. Right? Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi IPOB. Willie Obiano IPOB. Oji Uzor Kalu IPOB. Right? Joe Kedaha. Then everybody born in the East is IPOB. Rotimi Amici IPOB. I know why I call these people. Nnamdi Kanu does not lead them. They are not fighting for Biafra with us. If you want to fight for Biafra with Nnamdi Kanu, you identify with IPOB. Then if you cannot identify with IPOB, you support IPOB in what they are doing. You are in the struggle. You don't come and command IPOB. It is organization. Now because you are a Biafran, you are supporting Biafra. Nice. You are a Biafran. by birth. You don't come and tell IPOB how to do it. Do you understand? Now, you cannot force yourself on IPOB, rather you can support IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu will tell you, join IPOB. IPOB have address. Governors does not use the address of IPOB. Governors have the press releases of IPOB. Governors, all our states in Biafra land, they have governor spokesperson. IPOB have media and publicity secretary. They does not speak for the whole Biafra. They speak for IPOB. That is why someone idiot say he's Biafra spokesperson. There is nothing like an appointment in the name of Biafra that is not restored. We do appointment in the name of IPOB, organization registered. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is an organization. The meaning of Ohaneze is Ohandeze, the people and the kings. That is to say, every traditional ruler of every community is automatically Ohaneze, or is a member of Ohaneze. Now, every autonomous must send a representative to Ohaneze. That is Ohandeze, the people and the kings. The representative is the people. The kings is the traditional rulers. That is to say, every traditional ruler automatically is Ohaneze Ndi Igbo member. Now, I ask you, can every traditional ruler operate with the name of Ohaneze in Igbo land? The answer is no. Now let us go. World Igbo Congress. It is World Igbo Congress, right? If you are an Igbo man, will you operate with the name of World Igbo Congress? This one is Igbo, very easy to do. This one is tribe, very, very understandable. Now let us go to Igbo Union. Igbo Union in Germany, if you are in Germany because you are Igbo, can you operate with their name? The answer is no. Then let us come back to IPOB. 1998, do we have sit at home? The answer is no. But IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu brought sit at home. True of us. IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu started remembering our fallen heroes. True of us. IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu gave us Radio Biafra that other Biafrans are fighting against. They are Biafrans, so the IPOB by birth. Dokubo is against us. Rochas Okorocha launched a radio against IPOB, Radio Biafra in Owerri. But is IPOB by birth, but not led by Nnamdi Kanu, and is not interested in Biafra. That is to say, nobody can lead the whole Biafra people in agitation. Rather, you must lead a group organization where you channel, and that is where people that buy your idea will channel, and they will support you through that channel. Not everybody will believe, but the Biafra comes, both those that don't believe and those that believe, they benefit from the Biafra. And that is why every organization that is fighting for the freedom must have a channel. And must have guidelines, must have rules, and that is what guide them, and that is why they must work in one voice, because they are under command. Nnamdi Kanu, we never declare something in the name of Biafra people. We have never declared sit at home in the name of Biafra people. We only declare sit at home in the name of IPOB. We never declare sit at home in the name of Nnamdi Kanu. We declare sit at home in the name of IPOB, that IPOB is calling for sit at home. Masob will call for their own with the name of Masob. That is how it is done. We move. Let us continue. We move. I'm the Chaga poor. Let us continue. So now, in IPOB, so many people have forgotten their call. Some of us that are, their own turn is here to participate in the open. They thought they have arrived. People like people that broadcast, people that make posts, people that have this as in social media, people, you know, it is your time. Oh, there are people you cannot see here now. But don't take it as the highest. It is stage by stage. When we started, there was time ESN will come. When ESN come, when the time for ESN, volunteers join. Not all volunteers. Those that have the mind. It is step by step. Now, do you know that there are people you have not seen? They are in this struggle. Their time have not come. Some of them are doctors. Some of them are nurses. Some of them are scientists. Some of them different departments. Now, You do not take yourself as the highest, that you have arrived at this very, because your own is to clear the road. People are still coming to do a very wonderful work. Do you know, if referendum is granted to us, do you know that there are people who cannot talk now, they cannot show themselves now, they will join referendum campaign team. They will join the freedom campaign team. Emmanuel card. Only in our time the broadcast say the highest are on our bag. In our highest, Emabunam Noro card. Thank you. Okay, come back to how we talk. Do you understand? Actually, can they matter what IPOB? I name. Thank you. I just mad nala. Ana wanya shebo shabiapa. Adia ka IPOB kache ya IPOB was a trouble ya. Again, many IPOB. So we continue. That is why IPOB is calling Biafrans to support them to restore Biafra. Okay, what are the language? IPOB calling Biafrans to support them to restore Biafra. In IPOB, we always recommend those Biafrans that are supporting IPOB. Imagine the language. Do you understand? People, you cannot change people. You cannot seize people because you are agitating for Biafra. People must buy the idea and bring out their time. Somebody must buy the idea of the freedom. Do you understand? That is the issue. We must continue. We must continue in what we are doing. That is why people who don't understand what we are doing, when they come, they thought that we don't know what we are doing. They have tried this these 2 years. We keep telling them what we are doing. They thought Nnamdi did not tell us what we are doing. They thought that only him know it. So if they keep him there, they will now come and turn everything around. So we will no longer remember what we agreed, what we discussed. How can't we remember what we discussed? I suspend them at an IPOB if somebody is suspended. Obido, enwekwara ndị ọzọ nọ na IPOB. Instead of joining Kanu or cho one side na arụ obido trouble. Amana in a trouble as na mgbe ahụ join na IPOB na agwa gị na ị ga-awụ coordinator ọ na ị ga-anọ na poster. Am achọ ụbọchị anyị gara na ụmụ ahịa. Anyị akpọ nwunye awa leader, kpọọ ya lọlọ. Ya bịa na palo ebe anyị asị ya na ihe anyị chọrọ eji awụ. O nwere ndị di gị ha na di gị nọ ha na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ịnọ ị nwere idea na o kwere ha nkwa na Biafra bịa na lee position a ga-enye ọhịa anyị jụrụ lọlọ Uchechi okwu Kanu na ụmụ ahịa. Anyị sị ka anyị bịa jụọ gị maka o nwere ihe mere anyị ji na-ajụ ya nwa anyị achọghị ịjụ director ka anyị jụkọ di ya ma o nweela idea ma o nwere onye Nnamdi asị na di ya na-asị ya na ọya nwa ga-awụ position dị otu a ya sị na ụdị ihe ahụ adịghị ma di ya na di ya enweghị position na Biafra ọ ndị Biafra na-decide zi. Do you understand? Now, I suspend the age. It's just like some people, do you know their anger? Now, IPOB leadership treat the case. Just imagine everybody na-agba ọsọ n'ụzọ. Ihe a ga-eme ọwụ enwe problem ndị na-achọ inwe nghọtahie anọrọ one corner nna ogene onye akụ asị ka anyị anụla ngwa hapụ ka anyị move ka anyị onye IPOB na-eme hapụwa ngwa enyi ngwa gafee side a enyi hapụwazie ngwa move on, let us move. Unu chere ele bụ uche na anyị nọ ọdụ ụzọ ka anyị nọ na-emove ka somebody si na iwe ya wụ na leadership ekwe ekpecha case ya nna ịnụkwa Mazi Chikedozie m ọ George gwa m onye George dị ya enwe Biafra gọọmenti enwere George ngwa ka esi ala anyị ga-akpọcha onye ikpe mara nna ndị mmadụ na-eme ihe ama mgbe ị chọrọ ka leadership bịa na anyị kpewe kesi ị ma na 10 years anyị kpechabe kesi ihe a na-eme what we use in IPOB is instruction directive and order iweta mata eleba ya anya asị enyi imete ya bee enyi imete ya mgbe ụfọdụ aga asị gị na imetere imete gị asị gị oke na anyị anụla ihe ị ga-emezi enyi ngwa mee ya ụta ngwa hapụwa mee ụta face edi ọnọdụ ka akpọpụtara gị n'akụkụ ụzọ why na people can move asị gị mgbe enyi bịa ngwa enyi ngwa tie okwu ọnụ ka anyị gawa akpọpụta gị n'akụkụ ụzọ sị gị enyi mee ya ụta gịzi mba na a ga-esi iti down bekee si a mara onye mere na achọrọ gị na ọ chọrọ gị chọọ gị na ebe ka a na-achọ gị ịma na a ga na-achọ gị tụla ya alaruo a ga na-azọ gị ụkwụ ma ndị they will be looking for your trouble. Hence onye ahụ na-achọ gị n'ime IPOB o change gị surname immediately the person refuse to change surname. Let us argue in IPOB ọkwa ihe a gwara unu let us argue here. Onye ekwe change surname fine ọ ka nọ na IPOB argue here ma ị ga-eme argue i take instruction IPOB nyere gị problem of people na-eleba bekee si anya na onye nke a mere insult na onye nke a kpọrọ iyi na onye nke ịmagbu na gị na onye a ga-aja amụ without IPOB ịma oke na-eme expect iyi do you understand? Oke iche na-abịa onye ọbụla a na-eme otu ị chọrọ na n'ụlọ unu niile ọ dị same ọ na-enwe nghọtahie n'ụlọ unu ọ na-awụ nwe nghọtahie unu echenji surname esi mba na aga m azazikwa surname again mụ na onye aga awụzikwa surname na mụ na onye aga awụzikwa ofu surname na ị nwere nghọtahie na nke mpụ gị na ile ka ife ala obi akpọ ofu na family bịa ọhịa director ọ na-ekwu that IPOB right unu nwetagodo onye m ji like ya director IPOB leadership otu ha si eme ọga ife ilu na gị na onye a na-enwe nghọtahie maka o nwere ihe ife iluru ihe a ka IPOB n'idiri ka idowe n'akụkụ na ya mere ịchọrọ ka eleba ya anya ọ dịghị too much mụ na ekwe edu anyị anya maka ndị di na nwunye mgbe ụfọdụ ha na-enwe kesi ha ga-ekwe ekwu na o nwere tụrụ asị na onye a tụrụ asị na o nwere ihe dị otu a alụchazie na onwe ya ekwere ekwu ya everyday na-ekpe ikpe ekpecha ikpe asị na ekpeela ha alakwa onye ebidokwa kpọọ onye ashị n'ụlọ ha bịakwa ha anaghị ekwe ya ma abịa ikpe case right. So this our what is it called comrades iwe ha na-awụ na IPOB abịa kpee ya anyị na-eleba kesi anya so many people na ha complain DOS complain the national coordinator complain ọnọma ihe anya complain nọcha hanging something ịma na Biafra abịa complain na-akwụsị na ọrụ onwe gị gị na-abịa echeta ihe mgbe anyị complain ihe ahụ ọkwa after ihe ahụ mechara kwa IPOB ka na-aga n'ihu enwere ike ha hụtara ihe ahụ na onwe ihe ọ ga-eme anyị na onwe ihe ọwụ na ọ ga-eme anyị affect ọkwa ya ọtara elefere ya anya ime ihe a ga-eme gị ma ife ilo na ụlọ abụọ na-anụ abịa mee gị nwa appointment IPOB nye gị appointment enye onye nke appointment ụlọ abụọ afọ lụọ n'ofu channel of service onye a ga na-enye onye a directive onye a na-enye wetara onye a information ịma na information na-esi from down gaa to ndị isi leba ya anya ha ewebataziri anyị instruction down to the last unit. Do you understand? In what IPOB sharo information ị na-eweta na unit gị a na-submit ya ha na-elebe anya na DOS elebacha ya onwe ihe ha ga-use there echikwe dị ewebatakwa the order ya orute onye ọbụla but agaghị announce ya no that your idea onwe mgbe ị ga-anụ ya announce no that your suggestion but ụfọdụ ndị anyị na-ewe iwe na enwe mgbe a kpọrọ aha ya ma ekwu ya sị na anọkwa onye a wetara suggestion na gị nwee ike dị happy were etowe ọnọkwa ya sọsọ ndị director recommend na redio Biafra lee otu ngo ha nọ director asị mba aga m na recommend ndị mmadụ recommend ya the zoo will go for them and buy them over. Tomorrow, Kowinyo. Do you understand? Ehun halegwa halai POB oku. Ya de ka hazabegi. Ịnọtụ ichetere ihe. Ịnọtụ ichetere ihe. Ịnọtụ ichetere ihe. O mgbe tam geru, gị hụ na ihe ha agaala. Gị ga face onwe gị. Adịzile ele onye nọ na IPOB buri ya ihe n'obi. Nke ewu na gị na ya ga-adọnwụ Biafra. Mba, ị nwere ike ibu ya ihe n'obi na gị na ya ga-emekọ ihe ọzọ. Betu mgbe ọbụla e nyere instruction, ya nwa ga-eso. Yes, ihe ahụ na-ewetara unu Biafra. Ọ na-arụkọ ya ọnụ. Ịrụcha ị ga control we family gị. Ị ga-awụrụ rich man, ị ga-awụrụ ihe ewu. Ebe ma na ihe ji n'ide, ihe ji so unu rụkọ ọrụ awụ ka eweta Biafra. Then asụ unu rụkọ ọrụ ma ikwezighị, ọwụ na ị naghị respond ọfụma. Director ma IPOB amara onye na-achọ. Ota ka ha na-echi amata. Enwere ka akpọ gị na onye a meeting. Gị sị na ị gaghị ma attend meeting onye a gara. Ma gị na onye a ga-anọ na meeting. Director na ya mara na ị na-achọkwa anyị okwu. Akpọkwa another meeting. Ima some of the people are now suspend na IPOB. Ụfọdụ uche n'ofu mgboro ka o mere. Ịma mgbe IPOB na-adọla onye ahụ aka na ntị. Ịma since ekwuwere okwu ya. Ọ na-efe isi kpaka. Ọbịa ya na-echeta ọrụ ọ rụrụ arụ na IPOB. That's the problem people na-enwe. Ọbịa gwa anyị makwa ihe ọrụ mgbe Biafra mgbe IPOB bidoro. Makwa ihe arụ far back. Ndị anyị na-agwa ihe ahụ wee infiltrators. Ndị iro. Anyị anaghị echetara onye IPOB ihe anyị rụrụ. Ndị IPOB ga na-asị gị hey ị na-arụ ọrụ. Duto gịnị ya nwa nọ na angụlụ nke ya na-arụ ọrụ. Ọ ya mere a na-eji enwe 11 players. Ịhụ na go team akpọpụtara akpọta ofu onye n'ihi na ọ ma agba sị Maradona ya na ndị agba bọọlụ. Ọ ya mere a player nye goal na field in a match. Other players are rush ya celebrate because all teamwork. Ihe ha just rush ya is that na ha mere the plan then ya nwa finish. We ka ọ bịa kelee ndị nyere passing ha niile aja amụọ ṅụwazie ọṅụ. Ọ ya ka a na-akpọ teamwork. Ọsọ wasị ndị ọzọ apụta ka ya na ndị ahụ gbaa bọọlụ. Ofilo nọ ya nwa kacha agba. Ka ndị ọzọ, why are you censoring it? Ka ndị ọzọ pụtagodo na field ka naanị gị gba. Ka ịhụ na Maradona gị ma pele gị. Owo rubbish. Do you understand? That is why ndị iro bịa to fight us. Ichetere ha ọrụ eruru ị na-edefend. Ichetere ha ọrụ ndị ọzọ rụrụ ị na-edefend. Ichetere ha ọnwụ ndị mmadụ nwụrụ for Biafra and IPOB. No ya mere iji edefend ihe a. Then inside the house, anyị anaghị echetere mmadụ individual effort. Anyị anaghị echete ebe ite ọ na-agwa ndị IPOB individual effort. Gịnị mekwa na ibido ya mgbe anyị na-agbakọbeghị? That is problem ụfọdụ. Leadership bịa nyewezi ego ọda now. Ị bịa chetewe ihe rụrụ mgbe ahụ. Anaghị eme ya ebe a ọga. Anaghị eme ya here. We don't do it here in IPOB. Anaghị eme ya eme. Enwekwana discipline na IPOB na ala bekee to compare with Biafra land. Nwanne ịbịa na IPOB meeting na Biafra land. Hụ discipline. Ịhụ discipline ebe a na-elega anya n'ihu a na-eme enyoghị. Respect nọ here o. Ebe anyị na-ele anya na Biafra land. Akwa ịchachara gị ugwu ga confirm ihe IPOB ewu. Ị nwere ike imebiela nke unu. Ị hụrụ ebe a ka enwe respect now. Na Biafra land. Otu Nnamdi Kanu si kwado ya. Ọ ka nọ here life o. They respect you. They do everything. Ọkwa respect ndị original one. Ọkwa artificial one. Gị na onye a na-ese okwu mgbe a na-ebili ya usoro bilie. Ọ emecha esemokwu na emecha na IPOB lawa na-ebidokwa esemokwu unu. But IPOB nye ọda ime ihe ekwuru. Ma ị na-eme ewepụ gị pụọ n'ụzọ. Onye ọzọ ebido ihe anyị nọ n'ụzọ nwe mgbe anyị nọ ala n'oche. We are moving o. Onwe mgbe anyị n'ala anyị na-emove. na handle mata n'ụzọ. Just imagine na treat mata n'ụzọ na aja amụkwa enemy n'ụzọ na move kwa nka anyị crush anyị move ịsa anyị hapụ ọgụ ahụ bịa kpewe ikpe na anyị hapụ ọgụ dị otu a bịa kpewe ikpe. Thank you. Thank you. We continue. So we must understand what we are doing. We must understand that now, level by level. Only time get when he get me na a hundred nke nọ n'obodo Igbo aga ebido send wa here. So you might know when mgbe a send was the special people here. But then I again go grand actually. Okay, man, oya ka iji anya achọghị noise here ka ihe ụzọ ndị iro. So man when that send ihe abịa anya aka hazikwu ihe here. Before na eme ndị na-eme. Iman ihe awo from car to car, from car to car. From car to car. I when back I send the mmadụ from obodo Igbo ha abịa here. Onwegokwe ndị batara before. Mgbe a na-emekwe nke yes okwe mana onwe ndị ka batara. So ihe ndị a niile level by level. Onye ahụ n'obodo Igbo na ema na time nke na-abịa mgbe ọ ga-abịa here ihe niile ịlụchara niile ịlụrụ ya bịazie ha nwa na-abịa ọ na-abịa ime nke ya nwa and oge nwa anọ here ka a ga na-agwa ya meetie ya mota ọ ga-ahapụ ọrụ ya hapụ uru niile ọ na-aba ebe ahụ ọ ga-alọta here o maka ọ ga-abịa ịrụ the ten maybe enwere ike anyị nwa cast chala anyị aga emenwuzi ya mgbe ahụ right enwe mgbe taa m ga-eru eyuzo ndị nwunye anyị enwe mgbe taa m ga-eru eyuzo ndị agadi nwaanyị onwe ihe anyị na-eyuzube na Biafra land a onwe mgbe anyị na-eyuzu ụmụaka onwe mgbe anyị na-eyuzu onwe ka anyị na-eyuzu o wee bịa isi na onye awụghị ya bikos na ị ka nọ n'ọrụ nke gị. Do you understand? Thank you. So our people must understand that na onwere ọrụ anyị jicha na Ipob but ha niile na work once maka na onye roofing ana na-akụ ụlọ mgbe a na-edo ya right carpenter aga-arụ ọrụ mgbe when building na-aga ndị na-akụ wall na lintel ndị na-akụ pillars na lintel but roofing I want to build foundation onye roof na-abịa. Now, are you telling me because you are participating in the building the house, so the roofing abazikwa uru, you are greater than them? Ndị roofing ka na-abịa o. Ndị nke ahụ onye ọbụla na level nke ya, onye ọbụla na ọgwụ nke ya, o nwere ka ọ nọrọ onwe ya now. Mgbe anyị ga-abanye side medication, medical or something, health, ị nwere ike ịdị surprise ịhụ ndị doctors eji obodo oyibo send their here. People volunteer themselves. Oh yeah, mere anyị ji chọọ inwe enabling environment. Anyị need create ya ka Nigeria ji alụsi anyị ọgwụ ike ne ọga anyị need create ihe here. Anyị need ime ka udo dị here first. Do you understand? Thank you. Onye ọbụla just respect onwe ya. Ipob ka ga na-ebi sample ndụ a ga-ebi n'ime Biafra. Ebe ahụ nke ị ga-enweta ndụ a chọrọ ibi n'ime Biafra ọ ya ka a na-eme. That is why a na-eje enye mmadụ warning. Mgbe ụfọdụ ya ọ dị ya ka ọ dịzi ya ka ọ ya nwa chọrọ ịghọzi Chukwu emegodi suspension ka mara ma isi ọ ga-ekulu. Okelemuzie na ya nwa achịwaziela emezie ya spell ka ọ ga-achịzie ndị mmadụ outside Ipob. Mgbe ahụ ya obido gbawara. Ọ bụrụ na Biafra is go and do anyhow, why wasn't Nnamdi Kanu always on radio to guide us, to direct us, to instruct us? Ọ gwa gị gee ntị na ịma na na-agwa unu na anaghị anụ na mgbe o mere ugbu a na-ebewe. Why is it that na ọsịghị onye ọbụla dọwa Biafra from your angle? Bido dọwa onye Ladikpo dọwa Biafra n'ime Ladikpo. Ihe ọ gwara onye Ladikpo go and join IPOB. Ebe a ga na-esi enye gozi, enye gị directive, ebe ị ga na-enye suggestion, elebe anya inside room, ebe ga-enwe dara, ebe ọ ga-awụ inwe channel. Ọwụ onye ọbụla nwa onye Biafra na-adọ Biafra, onye ga oshi ebugide ya ndị Biafra, onye ga. Why is it that IPOB na-aza kesi ị nwere ma ha dị ego ọrụ? Because ha ga-edi gị wrong one under Biafra restoration. Because IPOB is fighting genuine cause, right? So every job ha dinyere gị is genuine. And they will respond, may fall or victim. But if you go out of their command and go and commit crime, one day they cannot answer for what they did not send you to. Because they cannot take because of you and risk the future of even the unborn. That is to say, you must fight under guideline, under instruction, under directives. Do you understand? So that is what we are saying. You must continue with what you are doing. You must not deviate. Whether you are IPOB or none, hence you are channeling your support through to Nnamdi Kanu, because he leads IPOB. Nobody can fight for free Nnamdi Kanu outside IPOB. That is where the government took away your knowledge. You know, some of our people, the knowledge of some of our people. How do you think that you can use the name of Biafra people to fight for free Nnamdi Kanu? You must be insane. Have he ever come openly and tell you he's the leader of Biafra people? No. He's the leader of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by Nnamdi Kanu. Have you ever seen him telling Omahi, I am your leader? He don't lead Omahi. He don't lead all Igbos. He don't lead all Biafrans. But people can call them his leader. Now you understand. People can call him their leader, right? People can call Nnamdi Kanu their leader. People from here. Even somebody that is not a Biafran, that loves what he's doing, maybe in one way, whether on religious preaching, or his leader, and at least he loves the way he's doing. A Yoruba man can call him his leader because he teaches everything. He preaches everything. Right? So maybe from the channel where he's learning from Nnamdi Kanu, he can call him his leader. Not that the person automatically is involved in the struggle for Biafra restoration that Nnamdi Kanu leads. It doesn't happen that way. Do you understand? We continue. That is it. So, what we are telling our people is that we should not allow ourselves to be distracted. There is nothing you act, you can destroy IPOB. That's why at times, IPOB will leave you to act that thing. They know where they block you. That thing will not affect us. But you will destroy yourself. Can I have you in a mail like this? This very struggle, Abraham he will to when Biafra ga-abịa, ị ga-ahụ na ịdị otu a. Biafra abịa ka ahụ na ịdị otu a. value ya, like ya. That is when you will be happy. No. No, wait to do you understand? So, but now, imagine you go to meetings, you go to everywhere, IPOB meetings. Do you think that those people not you don't have professors among them? They are there now, they are lawyers, they are everything. But you cannot see them, they say, let me be the lawyer to Nnamdi. They can't, no. Don't we have lawyers in IPOB? But IPOB must hire their lawyers. Do you understand? Now, do you think that IPOB leadership will just come up and give order or begin to do something that have to do with legal, and they will not have legal consultation? That is why it is an organization. They don't just act anyhow. Things they act, they make consultations to see how it is, because they don't know everything. So what we have to do now is to know that something brought us together. And thank you. And IPOB cannot settle all these misunderstanding issues. It will happen when people that are from different mothers' houses gather together. Right? And this is not social club or political party. This is an organization that we gather determined to restore our land. And that is to say, we must fight under guidelines. And that is to say, we must have a mind that we are going to restore Biafra. Then when you restore it, you become freed. That person you think is your enemy, you may decide not to meet with him. But I know that even people you are quarreling with now, when Biafra come, you will forget where they offended you. God is a witness. Some people you misunderstand now in IPOB. Do you know that if Biafra come, they may even be your best friend? That is why you see the leadership, at times, they don't rush into issue. Some things you want them to do, take decision, they don't do it. That's why we don't kill Biafrans. That's why we don't kill. That's why you can see these infiltrators gang, when they come up, they will start confessing how they killed. There's no IPOB will come up and tell you that they killed, you were suspended. Tell me, all the IPOB that have been suspended or expelled, have they come up and say they went and killed? They can never send you for wrongdoings. That's why they have every ground to sack you, to suspend you, that you do your worst. But in criminal gang, anytime you suspend them or expel them, they will come and leave the secret. That is what happens in criminality. That is what happened in criminality. They even shoot themselves at times in their bush, in their camps, or in their den, criminal den, hideouts. What criminals have are hideouts. They don't have criminal, it's criminal hideouts or criminal den. Do you understand? But in IPOB, Uche Mefo deputy was expelled. We expected Uche Mefo to review how IPOB had been killing people. He cannot review. Because we never discussed killings with him. Do you understand? Do you understand why IPOB can expel anybody, whether you are ESN or you are involved in criminality? We will expel you, so that if you think we are the people that sent you, you come and prove how we sent you. We expel you, suspend you with a strong ground that we have nothing implicates us, because we have never sent you to such duty before. So if you know who sent you into criminality, you go and call your master. So the highest thing, you start fighting yourself because you have nothing to present to the world and say is how we have been doing in IPOB. That's why we always win them. That's why you can see us, we can expel you without shaking. Hence you are wrong. Hence you go against what we agree. We expel you. But you see all this infiltrator. Everybody is involved in criminality. All of them have what to say. Immediately you are out, you start saying something. Don't you see IPOB members that was expelled? They only fight IPOB without any evidence. Just because they make mouth to people that they are the owner of IPOB. So when they are expelled, they cannot endure it. They start fighting. But they expel themselves. Because IPOB needs them. But because we need you does not mean that we will allow you to destroy what others have achieved. When you refuse to take correction or take instruction or obey order, then we will now discover that you know it. You know how to restore Biafra. So what we do now is to expel you. Because we know that without your ideology, within 2 days you get us Biafra. So we'll now expel you. Instead of you to move and get us Biafra, you turn back fighting IPOB. And in all this, you can never present any evidence. But IPOB can... but you see in my gang, immediately the person go say, I will say something, I will say, that is the voice of criminals. I will say, because you know you committed crime. And they will start shaking. We sack you without shaking. What are you going to say? in a book, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu studied our people. We know that our people, small thing you provoke them, they will leak secrets. So we don't have anything wrong to send them to go and do. We know if you kill people with our people, if you go and kill with them, any day you provoke them, they will leak it. We told them, we said, I told them in my broadcast, I said, you see these people you are using, they are Ipob, they are Biafrans, they will turn against you. They will remind you how you committed crime. That is where we are waiting for you. Those you fight us, you commit crime with, when they will reveal it, the witness from the main people, that is evidence from the main people is the truth. You know, our own is allegation, Abi. You say it's allegation. Don't worry, time will come when you confess. Are they not confessing? Is it still allegation? Now, can somebody that was expelled from IPOB confess anything? To compare with what the Benimagang are confessing. Only 2 years, so you see crime they committed, only 2 years. If they agitate for 4 years, everybody will be dead. Do you understand? Do any of them have anything to present apart from crime? They always remind people, crime. Hey, someone you kill. Hey, Azoka you kill. Hey, Nelly you kill. Hey, kill. Or Wakoko Biafrans. Ichena ga akwonde odo. Okay, Ichena ga amandi ibon hanging. Okay, Ichena ga happen. Kill. Ha na-ekwu. Ọkwa anyị ka egburu. Ọkwa ịma na anyị ka egburu. Ya ka anyị jisi ha, ị na-egosi ihu gị na among criminals, Ichena ga lay free. A ga-akwụcha unu niile ụdọ. Ọgwa mmadụ ka unu gangre up na-egbu ndị Biafra, ndị Igbo. Time na-eru mgbe anyị ga-enye ọdasị ndị niile onye nke ha fall victim during sit-at-home enforcement, ha weta aha ya na PHM. Agba ha adreesị ebe a ga-ese ndị ya. Ọkwa hụrụ unu. Iche na ndị unu gburu, just a single announcement. Na onye ọbụla egburu onye nke ya ebe a na-eme enforce sit-at-home, submit the details to social channel, oru anyị aka. Unu ga-asa kesi unu. Ị ga-emechi ga-enwe village. Ị ga-ata ebe. Anyị agapụta gị ebe ahụ ịhụ. Na ala bekee, ị ga-abịa ahịa bịa za kesi. Now you understand. Ndị Igbo ka gị na ha ifilu na gị na onye Igbo ga-eso gị ga-abụcha mmadụ na ịkpaso Igbo ọ ga-ekwu. Okay, okay. Imagine how. Oh, yeah, man, I na ha na-eso aga eme. Onwe ihe ọjọọ, nwere ihe gbasara gị na IPOB, ihe gị na ha na-akpa bụ genuine something. Echi gasị na onwe ihe gị na ha gara mee. Ọ na-ewutala anyị. Men force, claim to be army, claim to be ESN, claim to be after claiming, confession on Nino, kill, fraud, kill, lie, kill, money, kill, money. All he is infiltrate on all kill, money, money. It's not money. He sent money. He said, he killed, he sent. Kill on a bay, na la Biafra. Awu kwa na Lugba Hausa. Kill, ndị autopilot. Kill. Awu kwewu, awu kwa ọkụkọ. Kill, you kill. Ndị na-egbuola. Nna ndị na-egbuola. Simon ndị na-egbuola. Ndị baby ndị na-egbuola. Odumodu ndị na-egbuola. Right? Caterpillar. Ma olecha ha buru ibu. Ma ndị ka n'obodo Igbo ha nwa na-eji nje papa ejima ha is a mother. Si ya nọ Brazil. Oy, mother. Ha niile n'obodo Igbo, ha niile ahụ nso ekperima, ha niile ụcha murderers. So, dịkwa ready. Aka ga-demand for victims of your enforcement. Chere ka Nnamdi Kanu pụta. Victims of that enforcement of sit at home. Ị ga-agwa anyị ihe imere ya. IPOB ewepụta gị mgbe a suspended ya. Ị ga-aza your case. Ị ga-ahụ date IPOB suspended ya. Ị ga-agwa anyị ihe iji na-egbu ndị mmadụ mgbe ahụ. Ebe ọ na-agba anyị na-agwa ha ihe, ha anaghị ama ihe. Eche na anyị na ha bịara egwuregwu. Ada na ya ama ihe anyị na-eme. Ọ ihe anyị ji na-edu n'anya. Ọ ihe anyị ji na-adirect unu. Ka unu ghọta ihe anyị na-eme. Because we are IPOB. So, what our people have to do is to continue. Akwa na mmiri agbachala. Onye ọbụla agaala na akwa ya. Ndị ka ọzọ nọzi ebe ahụ. Because if you destroy people or defeat them, does not mean na ha gaghị na-ekwu okwu. But that their agenda, alago anwụgo n'iyi. The agenda will attach your activities to IPOB. Attach your activities to IPOB. Destroy IPOB with your crime. Then you drop them. Continue your own. By then, Nnamdi Kanu's structure have been destroyed. That's the plan. But we are still here. Now they have no other destination because we have pushed them here away from our side. Uche before have been defeated, but he's still talking. Onyibe is talking. Dokubo defeated, he's talking. That is how we defeat. Does not mean you will go to court, Biafra. They will look, there are courts, panel of judges, and they look into the matters. All freedom fighting activities. They will look into it. Only way complain. Only feel now they should suspend guy or like again, or they should may expel. You bring it, then if all freedom fighting group, both Wazirika and all of them, they'll come and do account of their activities. Because people must account for the activities of any group. Then this my group, they don't have name. Then they will be captured individually. That is what we are doing. We know how it goes. So yes, in our group, a man individual, you're a criminal. You will war criminal because you were fighting against us. You were killing our people, calling it Biafra. The same thing Ifajuna was doing. Ifajuna was fighting for Biafra, but he turned a sabotage. So it is the same thing. So you can't replace it as, I am putting Biafra army uniform. I am Ifajuna. How do I become sabo? You cannot say it. Do you understand? Okay. Do you understand? So that is it. And this is the short message I brought here. Because I believe we have gotten it like 1 hour 30 minutes. So I am rounding the program up here. and I am bringing it to an end at this very point in time. Thank you. Our people should continue to push, and in the end, we will rejoice. May Chukwu bless all of you. And from me, from here, it is good evening. Thank you. Thank you.
I said before, if we get too many friends, we create enemies. Yes, and so what? We create enemies. We want to know the hardcore. Do you know why IPOB is very strong? I'll tell you the secret today. It's because we don't feel sorry for ourselves. We can be very, very crude to each other and still get the finest come out of it. Anybody who can overlook all of those things and come and say, I want to do Biafra is the genuine pure one. Why do you think that we are so strong? They say, oh, don't discuss religion. Don't speak about it. No, don't talk about religion. Who told you that? Anybody who can look at all of that rubbish, abandon it, and come for Biafra is hardcore. That's how you know. And I'm giving you our secret now, isn't it? It's not that we hate any religion. Actually, man, there were Biafra. Biafra. Not those who, when the Pope calls you, oh, are you a commander of a sector in the army? You say yes. Oh, have you taken the catechism? It's better play together and after what? Hey, don't do that. Oh, the Pope said you shouldn't be at the warfront. No, nonsense. Hardcore. That's what we're looking for, not idiots. I've been insulted. Is insult more important than Biafra than your freedom? That is how we recruit our hardcore, you know. Now I'm giving you the secret. That's how you get IPOB, the hardcore. Those who don't retreat nor surrender. No matter what you tell them, no matter the obstacle you throw in their face, they keep going. Once they come, hey, you have insulted me, I feel offended. If you insulted my church, you know that person is not hardcore. They can never be. Now you understand our method? We know what we're doing. Listen, when I tell people, listen.
Thank you for joining us. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast